Dad, wake up!
Dad, why aren't we catching anything?
Oh, boy, I was right in the middle of a good dream. You wouldn't believe how big that fish was I just caught. Well, Portia, dear, sometimes a fish just don't bite. If you're gonna fish, you're gonna have to have patience. It becomes a virtue for fishermen. So why don't you go on down there and keep on trying? I'll check on you in a little while. I gotta catch that big fish though.
All right.
If my time could end perfectly, I know how I'd want it to be. God's gift of heaven would be made up of three: my love, Cape Breton, and me. Always your rivers are calling to me. I hear the sound of sweet melody when we're apart and I feel all alone. Carry me home, carry me home.
We got to mix the muscle, my friend. I'm here, you're there. You just got to try it out. Your curiosity will drive you crazy. Lawrence Taylor tried it out.
Clark is on by receiver near side. Here's a little strike right, breaks it around to the outside of the left. He's got the first down.
Harry Carson tried it out. Mike Singletary tried it out. You better than that? I have my doubts. Hey, did I tell you? I'm gonna be 40 this year. Yeah, I'm passing a milestone. He'll be back this way again probably someday. Yeah, we're gonna be 40 this year. Seemed like it was just yesterday.
Hey, Dad, wake up!
What? Oh, hey, all right. I didn't think they was biting. Hey, you know what? That's a doggone nice fish. Hey, wait a second. I'm supposed to be the guide around here. What are you guys doing down there catching these fish by yourself and leaving dear old Dad up here sleeping? Portia, Emil, I think that there's probably a few more down there that probably want to jump in our frying pan. So why don't we go down there and do them a favor?
All right.
Put them on the end of a hook. Come on, let's go down there and get a few more.
When I was a kid, we used to go fishing for bullheads all the time. There was a little creek that ran through town. Well, the thing I liked most about that, I suppose, being a kid and all, was the fact you could go fishing any time of day. You didn't have to get up when the sun was first peeking over the mountain rise. Well, I got to Nova Scotia and found out that that is when you have to go fishing, is when that sun's first coming up. Probably a good thing that Don Breen was my guide. He's the owner and operator of Beaver Ride Lodge, and he's quite a character. Now, Don wouldn't tell me how old he was, but I'll say this, he's been around long enough to get shot and have a little lead left in him. He's been around long enough to have a trap close on his hand and had to walk out of the woods with it on to find somebody that helped him get it off. He's also been around long enough to parachuted from a plane in a bad wind and have it blow him over a house and land on a picket fence and get a few scars on his face, which if he's in Chicago, we'd all know what his name would be. Now, if you wanted to catch some fish, you should have known better than pay too much attention to me.
I think I've been kung fu. That looks like somebody had a real good time down here this salmon. Pulled him down out of his shoes, didn't he? He must have got Moby Dick. No doubt about it. It's been at 13. I could use a boat shoe. Of course, I'd have to cut the other foot off so it matched. But it would help, don't you think, if they poured some concrete walkways out here, Don, next year when I come up, I want, the cement already laid out for me, all right?
Fortunately, there were some other fellas on the boat that was doing a splendid job. And I had the pleasure of watching them hook and land some salmon. And I know these guys have been doing it a long time, and I'd like to think that maybe they were just dumb lucky. But unfortunately, I have to admit, I'm sure they had plenty of skill to go along with that luck. And when the fishing got real slow, and you could kind of tell that even the strongest-hearted fisherman had about all the fun he could stand down there on the Medway River, Don had that last ace up his sleeve, and that was a little trip into a town called Lunenburg.
Yo, permission to come aboard.
Hi there, yes, come on aboard.
How you doing, Captain? John Riggins.
Hi, John. My name's John Adams. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir. How you doing?
Oh, just great, just great.
Well, I'm a little confused here. Where am I exactly?
Well, you're in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, the fishing capital of Canada.
Well, I couldn't help but noticing this is the best-looking boat in the harbor.
Well, thanks very
Could
much.
you tell me anything about it?
Yes, sure can. This is a 60-foot longliner. There was 150 of them built, and I think there's only 5 left, and I have one of them.
How long ago were they built?
32 years. This boat's 32 years old.
I don't know anything about boats that look like all wood.
Right, yeah, all wooden, and this boat caught nearly 20 million pounds of fish.
20 million pounds of fish. Well, I tell you what, John. You don't mind me calling you John, do you, Captain?
Not at all, sir.
You
Not
have
at
piqued
all.
my appetite. Is there a decent place we could get a bite to eat around here?
There is so, and I can take you out there, and it's called the Rum Runner Inn. And I'd be more than happy to take you up and show you what they do, and maybe treat you to a lobster dinner. How would you like that, John?
Man, it looks like my luck is running today.
Well, that'd be my pleasure.
Well, let's do it, Captain.
Okay, friend. Just great.
Some went to sail on the briny sea, some took a life with the family. Some kept a drinking with the skipper and me, the others with the cook in the deep blue sea. Still hear the fiddle in the cool night air, still hear the music when the devil is near. Still know the spirit of the skipper is there, down on Halifax Pier. Hand on the fiddle and the wink in his eye, he danced in the middle of the whiskey.
After fishing you now, you see, we ordered the sou'wester here, and now you have to face the salt water there. You have to drink this.
Arr, me,
Hand over your heart there, too. Put your hand over your heart, yeah. You have to have your left hand over your heart, yeah.
I don't know which way to sit backwards. I ain't right here in Canada. It's colored water, Gene.
Oh boy, that was a great lobster dinner. Unfortunately, the only thing we caught in Nova Scotia was a great time. But we still had one more place to go. We'll be right back with more great escapes.